I am going to be responding to Lindsay's video. Surprisingly enough, I probably won't have any sarcasm in this video. Lindsay, I completely agree with you with your statement that we should pay more attention to the universe and stuff like that, and more specifically even just nature itself. And Emerson believes in his essay called Nature that nature is not just something outside or trees or something like that. Nature is literally anything that's not your consciousness. Emerson basically says that the moment you have an adult mentality is when you can't appreciate nature anymore. It's basically argued that you have to look at things through a child, specifically because children, most of the time, everything they see is new to them, or the majority of things they see is new to them. Once we hit adulthood, we have no longer an appreciation for things like nature or anything like that. Adults have to basically look at things through a realist type of lens, where they no longer believe in Neverland, if we're going to put in that type of a context. And it seems that even the realist nature has been slowly going closer and closer to childhood, like you were saying about the Facebook and Twitter and stuff. There's so much knowledge already in the world. Emerson believes that the downfall of man is when we're bound to the thought of other people. And that's basically what happens with the internet. We haven't created our own ideologies, we've just taken on what other people have said. We don't think for ourselves anymore. There's no reason for a discovery of anything at all. There's no reason for appreciation when you have the latest video on freaking YouTube to watch. Further from the downfall of man comes the downfall of language, which we can definitely see in today's society. There's taking old words that stand for something and completely changing the meaning of them to stand for something else, so the true meaning is lost forever. When we first came to America, there were so many new things that people didn't know how to describe them with words. They literally had no words for what they were seeing. At first, I thought that was the scariest thing that could ever possibly happen, of not being able to explain how you feel or what you see. But then when I rethought it, that's probably the best thing that could ever possibly happen to you. You're not tied down to a certain word or adjective or anything like that. You literally can just enjoy nature without having the need to describe it. The moment you take nature, whether it's an apple or a tree or a sunset, for example, the moment you try to take a sunset, the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen, and you try to describe it, that most beautiful sunset you've ever seen is no longer a beautiful sunset. It's now just any other sunset. Because you have to take your words that you have to describe that sunset, and you're boxing it in. Instead of just that feeling you have when you see it and you just know that that's the most amazing thing you've ever seen, you have to take words made from other people and other meanings and try to put them together to make your point shown that this is a beautiful sunset. Even with art, if you see an apple and you draw an apple, it's not going to be the real thing. It's going to be your interpretation of what an apple is. I'm pretty sure this won't affect any of your lives at all, but nonetheless, I enjoyed myself, so goodbye.